So I stated that, there's a lot of things that happen that people wouldn't believe. So my provider will not help me, period. None of them. They openly deny me technical support and assistance with the hack network altogether. Calls that I wasn't getting, data, all of that. They will not assist me with correcting the issue. AT&T was so corrupt, they cut my phone off and would not restore it, period. They lied at first and said that they didn't get the bill. It was a blatant lie. They did. So I paid a second time. It went through my account. I paid a second time. Then when I paid the second time, they cut it off again. The police covered. I called the police on AT&T. The police had AT&T do it, so they covered for it and gave me a criminal trespass at 3 locations in one day. I needed that number. Just like the mail I can't get, I was advocating for myself and called around, and you gave that number to a lot of people. My situation is so highly controlled, they just cut my phone off so I couldn't get those calls. And now it's highly controlled, including the mail. So why am I showing this morning? I just got on the same grief share. It's playing right now. It kept freezing up, and now it's playing. Let me show you.
Yes. The story of Job is he had a new relationship with God. Because in the latter part of Job it says,
so these events are designed to
before
make,
I had heard of
like,
you with my ears.
It's just a coincidence for the 952nd time. I keep repeating.
Now I have seen you with my eyes.
Over and over and over again for a phone that I keep paying for. I go into my provider. They bully me. I have told them repeatedly my life is in jeopardy. They will not give me technical support, period. Openly, and get away with it openly. How many people are that's reviewing this and listening to this go to their cell phone provider, get violated, and they do not give technical support for a phone you're paying for? And all of them have been getting away with it for years. They will not investigate the issues that I have with my phone, consistent issues, period. So this is just a walk, this is what I have to go through. One, my life is in jeopardy. I'm bullied and violated everywhere I go. It's community harassment. I have to endure that. Even my job, I have to endure that. And then even trying to get on my tablet and on devices and just go on with my life and watch the grief share. I can't even get into domestic violence, even online. Everything is so highly controlled and protected, the domestic violence. I can't get into any support, anything online. Someone gave me a website, and I couldn't find it. She gave me a brand new website for support groups, and it was not in my feed. So I kept looking and kept searching, and then they corrected the issue. No one would believe my searches are controlled, because I looked. It's called support group, and I looked and looked and looked, and then I was about to start recording it, and then it showed up. So if I don't already know the website, it won't populate. Who would believe that? So you can get away with doing that for years, but no kind of way. I do appreciate the grief share, but I would prefer some domestic violence, because it's a different experience for domestic violence when someone violates you. I want to have education on when you're being violated for someone, how to cope with that and heal. But everywhere, even on my phone, I don't have that. So I went to Meetup, and I tried to get it on Meetup, and then it's a problem with the domestic violence places on Meetup. There's not really a lot of situations on the Meetup. And then the ones that they do have are on my work days. It's weird. Why would domestic violence groups be doing work days? You would think that they would be, on the weekend. Or later on when people get off work, but these are during work hours on my work day. So I cannot get domestic violence assistance, period, online and in person, period. They're making a statement. I called the police on the domestic violence organizations, why all of them either deny service or retract on services. They will not investigate why every Texarkana put me out when I was gone, report my abuser. Domestic violence prevention in Tyler left the front desk when I was begging for my life and they had been not denying me services and shelter. And when I said, please, please help me, I fear my life, 2 employees left the front desk. This is all over. So this is another thing that I have to deal with, just trying to, do the best I can to pick up the pieces. Can't speak with my family, can't speak with my children. And when I was dating and trying to date, they would show up. That's why this man won't talk to me. I keep saying, how much longer must one be violated until it ends? Or is the government sick enough to where they can violate and mistreat someone for profit and continually get away with it and I have to take it for the rest of my life? They did it with my son, and then when he became 18, they bullied him enough and violated him enough to where the relationship is distance. His environment I believe, is highly controlled. So this is the quality of my life. I have started fixing myself up again, and now the job has to be interrupted. Because now I'm trying to look nicer and more presentable. So my cash flow and money has to be interrupted to keep me bound in the abuse.